When's the last time you've been to a library? Or when's the last time you read an actual paperback book? Many people nowadays use ebooks or the internet to find what they like to read. And the real question is, should libraries be replaced with ebooks? And this is going to be a big topic because there's a lot of people who prefer reading online with their Kindles, and there's actually people who like keeping the paperback books. But this is one thing to keep into consideration. Paperback books would be cheaper than ebooks because the libraries would have to pay for all the Kindles for the kids to read or whoever to read. And this is going to cost way more than just having the regular books. And also, we have to take into consideration the availability of books because while some books might be on the Kindle, the paperback books might not have them in stock either. So it's kind of a win-lose situation. And depending on what library it is, they're going to have access to certain books, and then again, some books you have to pay for on the Kindle. And I feel like the Kindle is going to cost the library more because people might have to get subscriptions, and people can just get a library card and check out books whenever they feel like. And I feel like it's the more cheaper option. And when reading ebooks, it's easier to just like scroll through, you can save it whenever, but people like the feeling of the paperback books, and it has a more of a prehistoric reference or a background to it because books have been used in the olden days, and it's like keeping a piece of history with us. And it doesn't seem like ebooks are going to be replacing paperback books anytime soon because a lot of people want to keep this intact with us. And according to public libraries online, they talk about how the availability of books and Kindles are going to be costly, and they provide a lot more information on why ebooks are not going to take over paperback books anytime soon, or how ebooks are going to replace libraries because the libraries, some of them have ebooks, but they're mostly sticking to paperback. More for the reason, like I mentioned, that the ebooks might not have the books that are on paper. And this is going to make it more convenient for others. And I feel like if they were to include both of them, then that would be great because some books you can't find anywhere. Like if you wanted to read in a book about like England or books in England, it would be easier to have a Kindle to read about it. So I feel like if they were to mesh together and come up with a way to make a plan that people with ebooks and paperback books can both read along together, that would be great. And also the cost for them, like I mentioned, I feel like more people, it's mostly adults going to the libraries, and the Kindles would be more for the kids. And nowadays, kids want to be on their phone. So I feel like the ebooks for them is going to be worth it, but for the adults or for the people who like actual like the feel of paper, it would be good to keep the libraries around, or like have it where they can do ebooks and regular books all together and have a library card. And this is my proposal on why libraries are not going to be replaced with ebooks.